guys, Miss Leanne's Place here, and this is Miss Leanne. Today we are going to learn about what a plant needs. We've learned about the life cycle, we've learned about the parts of a plant. Today we are going to focus on what a plant needs and what God has already provided for the plant in His nature, what's already His plan, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't, parents, please remember that the links are below in the description, and those will give you all the links on Teachers Pay Teachers to print out the papers you need for today's lesson. And remember that you only need to create a free account, and all of the activities that we use in these videos are free. Okay? I found this super cute little page that I thought was just really cute, and I think the kids will get and enjoy. And also, I didn't want you to have to print this color without turning it into an activity later. So as we do this, you can either make it an activity that you do just this once with a pencil, or we can turn it into an activity to go with your work cycle, because we're Montessori here and it can go in your work cycle, that they can do over and over and over and over. I could not find a way to make this self-correcting, so it is something that you'll need to be on top of and kind of make sure that they're understanding and that they are getting it correct when they do the work on their own. So to make this into a work, you could laminate this and get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3 of anything in the house that are the same. You could get 3 rocks from your yard, you could get 3 buttons, you could get 3 cotton balls. They could pick 3 of their favorite toy trucks from their room, maybe 3 sunflower seeds if you have those. Any little thing that you have around your house can be used for this. So we are going to just speak about it from a standpoint of where you can see, and I will point to it on the paper, but keep in mind that they could be circling this with a pencil later, or they could be using 3 of any item you have to do this activity over and over and over again in their work cycle. So this says plant survival. Plant survival. Okay? It says circle 3 items that a plant will need to survive. What will a plant need to survive? So again, you could be circling them, or you could just tell the child, we are going to do this differently because we want to enjoy it over and over and over, and you may place these things on the correct answer. And that can make it fun too. Fun. Okay, the first thing that we see a picture of, and this is how I'll show the children, take your finger and put it on the first picture. The first picture you see right here, and you can show them. What is that? What is that? That's a taco. It's a happy taco. And how perfect. It's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, huh? It's a taco. Does a plant need a taco to survive? Does a plant eat tacos? No. No, a plant doesn't eat tacos. A plant does not need a taco to survive. So that is no. We're not going to circle it, and we're not going to mark it with anything. A plant does not need a taco. Then we're going to take our fingers up, and you're going to put it on the next picture right here. What is that? That is soil or dirt. Okay, that is soil. Does a plant need soil to survive? Do you think? Yes, it does. Now, we have started our bean plants with just water and sunlight, but if we leave those beans in there too long after they've sprouted, that bean is going to die because it needs soil. So as your bean gets bigger, you're going to need to put it in some soil and let it grow. Even if you just go dig up some dirt from the yard, if you don't have access to regular soil right now, that should be fine. Just go, what I want you to do is get a cup and go into the woods with a parent and move at the bottom of a tree, like an old log, or move some leaves aside, and you can get some really good dirt right there because it's already been naturally composting, okay? So a plant does need soil to survive. It can't survive a long time without it. So that is a need. A plant needs soil. Now take your finger and put it on the next picture right here. What is that? What is that? That's a happy sunshine. That's a happy sunshine. That's light and sun. Does a plant need sunlight? Do you think? Yes, a plant needs sunlight. Different plants need different amounts of sunlight. Some plants only need a little, like house plants, like Miss Leanne's big ivy up there. Or what that plant does is, see this window? The light comes in the window and lights up the room and gives that ivy just the amount of sun that it needs. If I put that ivy outside, it would it's like it gets a sunburn. It gets too hot and it can't handle that. That's a southern lady up there. She can't be handling no sun. She wants just a little sun. But then you think about a flower like sunflower, and it wants lots and lots of sun. So plants are different just like we are, and they do well in certain amounts of sun, but they all need at least some sun because that's part of how they make their food. Okay? Let's put our fingers up on this picture. What is that a picture of? That's a TV. That's a picture of a TV. Does the plant need TV to survive? Does it? No. And guess what? You don't either. You don't need it. It's a nice thing to have to come in and take a break, but you don't need it, and neither does a plant. A plant does not need TV. Fingers up. Okay. Put your finger on the pencil right there. The happy pencil. Everything's happy on this page, huh? The happy pencil. Does a plant need a pencil to survive? No. Can a plant write? No. That's so silly. A plant doesn't need a pencil. No, does not. What about the last one? Fingers up. What is this? Rain or water. Does a plant need rain or water to survive? Yes, yes it does. The plant has to have water to grow and make food and survive. If it didn't have water after a while, it would die. It would die. It would not make it. Just like if it didn't get sunlight or soil, it also wouldn't survive, guys. That could be water where you're watering it with a water hose, or it could be water where you spray it inside with a spray bottle, or it could be where the plant is in the nature that God created and it rains and it helps the plant. Now, how does a plant get water if it hasn't rained for a very long time? Well, God designed plants so that most of them have a very long root called a taproot. And it's the biggest root that goes way down deep in the ground. And that root can find water that's stored in the ground even if it hasn't rained for a while. So while it's great that we can help them, and if we have plants, we should help them. We should help them because God gave us that ability and those resources. But God takes care of his plants in the nature too, because that's the way he created them, and he created them perfectly, just like he created you. Okay, guys, so let's review that super quick. Super quick. Taco? Nope, nope, nope. Plant doesn't need a taco. Soil? Yes, a plant needs soil. Sunlight? Yes, a plant needs sunlight. TV? Nope, plant doesn't need TV. Pencil? Nope, plant doesn't need a pencil. Rain? Yes, a plant needs rain or water. So the three things that a plant needs is soil, sun, and water. Those three things. Now parents, some of the activities that we're going to do that I have linked below, there were so many great activities for this subject, so I do have quite a few that we aren't even going to go over in these videos, but that are self-explanatory and I thought very fun for the kids to do. Some of those include air and space, and the things that a plant needs. I like to keep it more simple and just go with those three, as not to confuse the kiddos. But those will be included in some of your activities.